Peggy 18.
Hey champs, Joshua Boyle here, otherwise known as Tokyo Punch-Out, and with me, my brother from another mother.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Andre Carlos, also known as Mortal Emperor.
In today's development diary, we're going to talk about hitboxes, specifically in Quake Champions Phase 1 that we just implemented in the latest January patch.
In Quake 3, back in 1999, hitboxes were very rudimentary. It was literally just a box drawn around your character. This worked, but it did have some problems. For example, when you viewed the box at different angles, let's say a 45-degree angle, it would actually create greater surface area for an enemy to hit you, up to 40% more, which really wasn't that good for competition.
No.
So when we went to Quake Live, we decided to change that.
In Quake Live, we actually switched to a cylindrical model. So in that, there is less extraneous hits, and actually as Quake Live went on, it got tighter and tighter to the model, which brought us to where we started in Quake Champions.
Right, so we knew going into Quake Champions, we wanted to make it a competitive game. The idea behind it was to get the hitboxes as tight to the model as possible. So what we did was we had basically a low polygon version of the mesh drawn on top of the model. And the idea was that wherever the model was, you could hit. Wherever it wasn't, you couldn't hit. The problem was, this was difficult to hit, and it just wasn't fun. So we decided, okay, let's go back to the drawing board and see what we can come up with.
Yeah. So what we did is we actually moved to sphere and capsule hitboxes. So easiest way to imagine it is there's a sphere for a head, and then capsules for every part of your body that we're able to expand and contract based on the model. But think about a headshot with a rail. That's landing, it's basically just registering, did it hit that sphere, yes or no? Okay, great job. Next.
So it used to be that you would have to go and say to an artist on the team, I want to change the hitbox.
Yeah.
They would have to go in and edit the mesh by hand. Now with the new system, a designer can go back to their desk and say, I think Nyx needs to be a little bit more hittable.
Yeah. They
can enter a few numbers, go in and test those changes immediately. And we can actually roll them out in every update if need be.
Yeah. If you think about a light champion, we're basically padding them out to be as hittable as a medium champion standing still. The medium champions get a little bit of light padding, and then the heaviest champions now are basically almost to the model.
We've actually done some network improvements to support these hitbox changes. So now, all weapon and ability hits are detected client-side. What this means is that if you see it hit on your client, in your game, in general, it is going to be a hit.
Yeah.
The server still needs to check and say, hey, is that cool? Did that
happen?
work?
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's a much more forgiving system. You shouldn't see any more of the misdamage rockets. But yeah, we're going to be rolling out a Phase 2 version of that in the future. So look forward to that, and it should improve even further from what it is now.
Exactly. So thank you guys as always for joining us. We're going to do some more of these development diaries in the future, so hope to see you then. And until then, we'll be listening to you guys as always on Bethesda's forums, on Reddit, Facebook, Twitter, all over the world. Discord, you ever heard of that? Everywhere. And until then, we'll see you guys in the arena.